Hello Scorpio, welcome to your Quickie. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that I have my in-depth March readings up on YouTube right now. So if at the end of this reading you'd like to find out more with your sun, moon and rising sign, please feel free to check out the rest of my channel. So Scorpio, let's get started with your oracles. From Shapeshifters, you've pulled the card of the Black Cat. Now with this one, it's about atonement, rebalancing yourself after feeling a time of loneliness, angst, self-pity, feeling flat or empty, a boredom that's been around you, about taking the time to really understand how all this came to be and to understand that it could not have come to be without some kind of contribution on your behalf. It's not to place blame on you or even on another. Instead, it's about understanding how the trouble has happened as best that you can. By acknowledging the part that you've played, you'll be given messages and opportunities to regrow the friendships that still have life in them, and you'll also know which ones to walk away from. Now, your energy around you is one of temptation from Destiny's Portal, and you'll see that on this card, temptation looks harmless enough at first glance, but underneath it there's a shadowy kind of light. Things may not be as they appear. This fairy wears a mask, which is often, of course, a sign that something is being kept hidden, not revealed or withheld. There's an energy of resisting temptation. So whatever you're facing, Scorpio, or considering, whatever someone may be offering or encouraging, it's an energy of not doing it. It is possibly outright not good for you, although some of you don't want to admit that. There's a feeling that on the surface you want to go towards this temptation. It may even seem benign or good to you, like you feel like it's not such a big deal, but there is something about it that you don't know. And Scorpio, if you knew what this secret was, if it was revealed, you'd agree that it's not the right choice for you. So we've got some red flags. So we'll see where this goes, Scorpio. I've already meditated on your energy, so let's cut these cards. Needing to rebalance yourself after feeling self-pity, angst. Let's take a look in the past, the present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you that's affecting you, hopes and fears, the outcome, and what this reading is about. The overall energy here is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So things are feeling definitely out of balance. And for you as a need to rebalance, to get things back in alignment. So how you're thinking, what you're thinking about here, what you're tempted by, it all stems from you feeling like you can't get control of your life, that you can't rebalance, that you can't get back on course. There's a feeling here of you being tossed about. But the thing is, we can, when we run across troubles in life, we can tend to feel a bit adrift, like we can't get back on a solid pathway or a solid course of events. And for you, you're feeling very much tossed about in this sea. But here, what I get is that rather than going towards something that will give you more of the same energy as what you've experienced in the past, maybe it's time to choose a different way of balancing yourself. Let's see. In the past energy, you've got the World in reverse, yeah. So there's a feeling here of not closing out a particular cycle, something that keeps coming back around. I have it as potentially a way that you deal with things. It's definitely an old, and I feel it's an old pattern, an old belief system. Now in the current energy you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so here it is again. So something coming back around, this temptation. It's the same as what you've had in the past, the same kind of energy. And in the past, it's led you to feel unbalanced. But nevertheless, I get the sense that it's coming back around again for some purpose, in order for you to find balance. So it's something coming back around again, but this time I feel the outcome will be quite different. So where this Ace of Wands has appeared in the past before, something that you've gone towards, I get it as quite sexual actually with this Temptation card. This one will end in a different way. But let's see. In the near future, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it may be in the workplace. I get that it involves a work situation. Could be a colleague, someone that is around you while you're working. This may have happened before. Now, as your best path to follow, you have the King of Pentacles. So Scorpio, for you, it's about, again, finding this grounding yourself, focusing on your stability, work, more practical things instead of this kind of, I get it as a sexual temptation. But this has happened before. I feel like this is you're being faced with a very similar situation. And there may be a sense around this of biting off more than you can chew this particular time. Now around you we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, a choice, a decision. Should you go for this or should you not go for it? But you're looking out at this, you're looking at the prospect, you're wondering if this is something that you should go for. Again, I get it as this, it may not be the same person, or it may be the same person, but I feel that it is around, in the workplace. I have it in the workplace. Now, your hopes and fears, you have the Moon. So there's that Piscean energy that everyone seems to be getting. The Moon's showing up in pretty much everyone's reading this month. So for you, again, it's about hidden things, not really knowing everything you need to know before you get involved with this person. I get that on the surface this looks benign, but underneath I can't help but think that there's something that you're unaware of that could cause potential difficulties for you. Hidden things, secrets. Now the outcome for you is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I get forbidden fruit, I get the workplace. There's potential loss of money here as well. I see that. So let's see. What is this Seven of Pentacles in reverse for this Scorpio? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What is this Seven of Pentacles in reverse for Scorpio? The outcome. The Five of Swords in reverse. King of Wands. Okay. And we'll get one more. And Judgment. Okay, interesting. I do feel like you're going to be faced with an important decision, and for you it's remembering the past. It's taking into account the lessons that you've already learned, Scorpio, rather than repeating a cycle. You know, when I see that Five of Swords in reverse, I do see that there is potential for things to escalate, but you don't want them to escalate. Possibly in the workplace. So for you, it's about making an important choice, making the right call. If this is in a workplace, it's you being someone who is very protective, I feel, of their status, of what they've achieved in the workplace, rather than get involved in something that could potentially lead to, I get it as a loss of something that you've worked hard for, Scorpio. So not wanting to escalate things. So I do feel for you, Scorpio, you're not wanting to get involved in something that could lead you to suffer a monetary loss, is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's you feel like you may have bitten off more than you can chew, or be biting off more than you can chew by getting involved with this. So really it's about keeping your focus on your money, focusing on your stability, maintaining what you have, and not suffering a loss or becoming involved in anything here that could cause a loss as it relates to your stability. And I get it as money. So Scorpio, for you, it's atonement. It's rebalancing your life, but not by repeating the same cycles as you've done in the past, by going towards this sexual temptation, something that I feel you maybe know, or maybe getting an inkling that there's something not quite right around this person. And I really get the sense here of just being sorry that you've gotten involved with something here that may, I get it as potentially spiraling. Potentially spiraling is what I'm getting with that Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody, I get it as somebody making a decision. I don't think it's you though, Scorpio. I think it's the other person, that they have this decision in their, this is your outside influence. So I think that they're the ones that are making the decision. And I don't think you see it coming. I don't think you see it coming, this person making this decision. Possibly to leave a partner, but I do get eventual learning from this, but I don't know. I feel like you're the one that is in the position of power and can make the call here whether or not to get involved in this. I feel like it's you. I want to get a card on this Two of Wands in the environment. We'll get an indication of what this is. What is this Two of Wands? The Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this person around you, this temptation, is trying to decide between staying with something from their past or letting it go. Let me see what this King of Wands is. What is this King of Wands? What is this King of Wands? The Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so I do get that. I feel like this other person here, this other person is the one that is making a decision on this King of Wands. Possibly, I feel like an ending. They may want to end this with this King of Wands. This may be the thing that you don't know. Interesting here, Scorpio. I want to get a card on the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I just get the sense that you don't want this to escalate. You don't want to take it any further. You're fearing something coming to light. You're fearing loss in some way. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Something that is done in secret, I feel. It's in secret. It's not out in the open. I want to get one card here on this Eight of Pentacles in the near future for you as well. The Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, I feel very strongly that the focus for you is on maintaining your work. What you have in your workplace, you don't want to lose your job. You don't want that to happen. And you don't want this conflict, possibly around this King of Wands, to escalate and cause a potential loss. So I feel very strongly here that you get the sense that you've bitten off more than you can chew around this temptation. You're trying to atone for a mistake going towards this Ace of Wands, and trying to dial everything back so that there's no loss. So that there's no loss of your security, your stability, your money, your job, your status. Wow, okay, Scorpio. Well, let's get an energy card for you. I get it as atoning for a mistake, rebalancing, after getting involved with someone that may have been a bit too much. Again, I get this as a repeating cycle, something that's happened in the past, but this time I think it's leading to something that is something you didn't see coming. It's consequences. So let's see. What is the energy for the Scorpio, please? What is the energy for Scorpio with this reading? And it may be to do with this King of Wands. Seems to be the problem. They may be causing some kind of problem for you. Okay, we've got the door to personal healing and happiness. It's in reverse, so let's see. Let's take a look. Scorpio, feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Self-mastery and discipline may be hard to achieve right now. Yeah, so you're trying, I don't know, I get the sense that you should be looking for more discipline, but I get the sense that you're not being disciplined, and you might have gotten involved with someone here sexually, I feel, who may be partnered with this King of Wands. Here it's about having your intentions being clear and unconflicted, because I get the sense that there's something here that has been a lot of confusion, a lot of things that were not clear around this temptation. And there's an energy here of needing to be strong, focused and self-directed rather than scattered, biting off more than you can chew, coming from a position of not being balanced, not being grounded, taking on too much with this other situation. Yeah, I think it's something sexual. It's in the workplace. This other person around you, this temptation is deciding whether or not to leave a partner, I feel. You are a little bit in the dark about this, I have to say. It's going to come out, and it's going to lead to some kind of loss. You're desperately trying to keep things hidden, under wraps, but I get it in the workplace here that there is a fear of loss due to someone getting their heart broken. I feel it's this King of Wands, and you're trying not to escalate the conflict with this King of Wands, who may be someone's partner, this temptation's partner. So interesting, Scorpio. We'll leave it there for you. This won't be for everyone, of course. This will just be for some of you. And it may be someone around you, someone that you know. Or it could be vice versa as well, if you're cross-watching. So not everyone's going through this, Scorpio. But you'll know if this is you, of course. So I'm going to leave it there and wish you the best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. If you're liking these quickies, please like, share and subscribe, and check out the rest of my channel for my March in-depth readings. You can check out your sun, moon and rising signs there as well. So bye for now, Scorpio, and best of luck.